Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Stacy and we are discovering the world together. So, on this channel, as you guys should know, and if you don't know, let me tell you, we talk about everything in the universe, from energy to the law of attraction to physics to science to esoteric concepts like aliens and all kinds of things. And today, I want to talk about unconditional love. Yeah, let's talk about unconditional love for a second. So, everyone tells you to unconditionally love yourself, right? You've got to love yourself. That's what everyone says, right? I struggle with loving myself. I am the first person to talk horrible to myself. I would never talk to anyone else in my life the way that I talk to myself. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't. Who would? Like, we are the hardest on ourselves, and we need to relax. Because in order to be able to give other people unconditional love, we first have to find that unconditional love inside of ourselves. And we have to find it for ourselves. So if you're constantly pressuring yourself to do more or go harder and you don't rest and relax and let things flow to you, you're not going to get where you want to go. You're not going to. And if on your journey you want to feel unconditional love, you want to feel supported and loved and respected, and what if you don't do that to yourself? Then how are you going to feel that from other people? Because you can't even feel that from yourself. And that's a hard place to be. Because I went through a lot of childhood trauma and abuse. And having lived through that abuse and that trauma, makes me want to be hard on myself. I can't explain it any other way. The things that I have went through caused me to talk horribly to myself. So close that it was getting close to self-hate and, suicidal thoughts and things like that. And we all know that depression is a thing. Depression sucks. And when you're going through a spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul, and these things are very close to depression, mood disorders, and things of that nature. So you get categorized as having a mental disorder when you're going through a spiritual awakening. Or you're just a spiritual person and people don't understand that you feel the emotions of others. So your emotions are chaotic and you feel 10 emotions at once. So you're chaotic and nobody understands that. So they plop you in the category of being mentally ill. Trust me, it sucks. So back to unconditional love. Unconditional love is love without conditions. It's not love because of something. It's love because that love exists. It is love because what you love exists. So, to unconditionally love yourself, that means you love yourself simply because you exist right here, right now. You love yourself because you are who you are right here, right now, in this moment in time. That is unconditional love. Unconditionally, no strings attached, loving who you are, as a whole being. Shadows, light, the darkness, the good, the bad, the positive, the negative. Listen, we all have positive attributes and negative attributes. We all have good and bad things that we do. The problem is we label them as such. We label them. As humans, we want to label everything as good, bad, positive, negative. Guess what? we give it the label. What if it's just neutral? What if it just exists? What if that situation that you're going through just exists? What if you just exist? What if you don't have to try to exist because you already exist? There's no trying to exist. You're here. You're here now. You're a being whole and complete as you are right now. But in order for you to spread that unconditional love or anchor that unconditional love into yourself, you have to accept yourself completely as a whole being of darkness and light. That's all it is. That is what it is. To love yourself in your dark times and in your light times. To love yourself, the bad and the good. There's no being that can be you because you are you. You deserve love, and you mainly deserve to love yourself. You deserve to love yourself. Honestly, you don't deserve to talk to yourself the way that you talk to yourself. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to the beings around you. You could be spreading so much love and light and peace and positivity, yet you're being drugged down by negative situations and circumstances. And what for? Because they say they love you? Well, if they loved you, wouldn't they want you to expand and grow instead of keep pulling you back? Yeah. If they truly loved you, wouldn't they want to help you instead of hurting you? Yeah, think about it. Here's the thing. To unconditionally love yourself, you have to accept yourself completely as a full being as you are right now. An eternal spiritual being living a temporary human existence. And that's the truth of it. We have this temporary life. We are born and we die. We have this temporary existence on this planet. And we choose to fight and cause wars and chaos and disruption and violence. And no, that's not what we're supposed to do as humans. As humans, we're supposed to anchor in the light and spread peace and love and harmony. As humans, we are supposed to love one another, not fight with each other all the time. As humans, we are supposed to be one, working together to heal this planet, not constantly take from her and make her cry. We were put here to create a better earth, all right? We were put here to heal the earth that we have right now. We were put here to heal the people that are on the planet right now. We were put here to anchor in the love to change the direction of this planet right now. And to do that, we have to spread a message. And that message is, in order to spread the unconditional light of love, the spiritual love, the true love that comes from your soul being. In order to spread that, you have to feel it for yourself. You have to let it come over you, take you over, and essentially surrender to it. You have to surrender to that love. Because once you surrender to it, once you let it take you over, once you let it take control, once you let it guide you in your life, that love that you feel for yourself is going to spread into so many things in your life. So many areas they're going to be filled with love. But first, the chaos ensues. You start choosing love and everything gets disrupted. Because the universe wants to make sure that that's what you're really choosing. Like, are you really choosing to love yourself? Or are you just saying that right now because, the circumstances are saying that that's what you need to do? Or are you honestly choosing to love yourself? Because if you are, you're going to continue to choose to love yourself every step of the way in chaos and in peace. No matter what, you're going to choose your happiness, your peace, your joy, your love. And when you're loving yourself, and when you're learning how to love yourself, which is a hard thing to do in this society and in this world, loving yourself looks so selfish. It looks so selfish, but it's not. It's for your peace of mind. It's for your mental health. It's for your well-being. To love yourself is for you and the planet. Because when you can love yourself, you can teach others how to start doing that themselves. So you can start guiding others out of those dark pits of despair. Now, remember, I told you I was tortured for 10 years of my life from 6 to 16. And this is a fact. I was put through hell multiple times. I've had many situations, many relationships, and that's not counting the 10-year span of torture. So there's been abuse upon abuse in my life that I have dealt with. And you want to know what? That's made me stronger. That made me had to claw my way out of the depths of despair, losing the love of my life. He died of a heart attack when he was 35. And I was depressed. I was shattered. My whole world fell down on me. And then I questioned everything. I questioned society. I questioned myself. I questioned my life, my family, my goals, my dreams, my aspirations, even why I was here. Why I was here. I questioned everything in this world. And while I was questioning everything, I was stuck in this pit of despair and depression and hopelessness. And I lost faith. And I lost my will to live at points. And I lost me. I lost my light. But here's the thing. In that darkness, in that despair, in that sorrow, in that pain, I grew stronger. And even though I might have shut my light off for a minute, that light came back 10,000 times stronger the more I healed. Because the broken parts left cracks that let the light come out. And when the light was coming out and seeping out, it was spreading to other areas of my life, to other people around me, to beings, to creatures, to the plants, to the animals, to the humans around me. And in letting that light shine, even the dark parts had some light now. Because in sharing my story and in sharing my struggles, I can show people that there's a way out, that there's a way up, that there is light, that there is hope. And I can let you borrow my light for a minute now. Because I have so much light that I'm anchored into my soul, into my being now, that I can share my light with you, that I can help you, that I can guide you, that I can show you, hey, here's my light, take the lantern. Now I'm going to go this way and I'm going to guide you through this path, and we're going to make it, because we're going to do this together, and together is way better than alone, because I had to do it alone. And when you have to do something like that alone, it fucking sucks. It does. So here's my light. Here's what I can do for you, and let me guide you. Let me show you how to get out of that despair and out of that darkness. And that's what this channel is going to evolve into. Right now, what I want you to focus on in yourself, in your being, and in you is the fact that you may have gone through some shitty shit. You may have gone through some horrible fucking traumas in your childhood, in your life, adulthood. When children suffer adult level traumas, certain things happen to their brain. Ooh, sorry. That cause them to think differently. And it's not your fault. It was never your fault. None of it was ever your fault. And sometimes you need to hear somebody say that to you. And I'm telling you, I love you. It was never your fault. Now, anchor your own love for yourself. Find that guiding voice. Find that soft voice that says, I love you. Even when you're crying, even when you're sad, even when you're depressed, even when you're lonely. I love you. Even when you're being jealous, even when you're mad, even when you want to fight, even when the whole world looks like it's going to fucking beat you down. I love you. Even when you don't succeed, when you fail, I love you. When you do succeed, I love you. When you're happy, when you're glad, when you're full of joy, when you feel nothing but love, I love you. And you need to accept yourself fully and completely as you are right now in this moment, no matter what state that is. Good, bad, ugly, pretty, beautiful. You're a beautiful human. You're a beautiful soul. You are here on this planet, and you are here for a reason, even if that reason remains unknown to you at the time. And on that note, please go learn how you can love yourself, because everyone is different and everyone needs to love themselves in different ways. Me personally, it is listening to the rain outside, calming down, relaxing, probably smoking a bowl, because natural medicinal plant medicine. Anyway, have a great night, day, wherever you are. Peace, love, and joy. I will see you on the flip side. Peace.